Plan to flip the giant.
Okay, so we're going to start with the first one. The first one was Raymond trying to make. Wait. Let me read the heading first. The heading is I made the largest chapati, 200 kg, Guinness World Record. I heard that he failed, but let's see. Let's take a look at this. Let's start. Anza 20 bana. Mbona kitina load hivi? Oh, sijaka play. Sorry.
In this video, I'm going to attempt to make the world's largest chapati or roti ever made in history to break a Guinness World Record right here from Kenya.
Wait, is roti and chapati the same thing? Is roti and chapati the same thing?
To make this giant chapati, we've had to build a giant frying pan the size of a car, a giant cooking stove, mix 153 kilograms of
Yo, I heard he spent like 1 million on this video, man. 1M.
flour. So you should watch till the end of this video to see how we plan to flip the giant chapati. Also, how we plan to measure the weight of a 200 kilogram chapati. And finally, if we actually manage to break the Guinness World Record for the world's largest chapati, this video is sponsored by Adu. So step one to making a giant chapati is to make a plan. The current Guinness World Record for the world's largest chapati is 145 kilograms by Dagdu Seth Janpati from India. It was made on a 3 meter by 3 meter frying pan, so we have to make it heavier and bigger. The Guinness World Record rules for the world's largest chapati are: the chapati must be prepared in the same way as a normal sized chapati. It has to be one giant chapati, so you can't put several smaller chapatis together to form the giant chapati.
Oh, so it has to be one thing. Hey, sir, that's a crazy
chapati. Now, given those rules, my plan is to take the way a smaller chapati is made and just make that bigger. So if a regular chapati is made by frying dough in a pan being heated on a stove, for the giant chapati, I'll fry it on a giant pan seated on a giant stove. Which leads me to step number 2, making giant tools to make a giant chapati. And there's no better place to get that done than Muthura Kamukunji.
Oh, Kamukunji.
Nice to meet you guys. Also, throughout this video, I'm going to be including the costs of everything just so you guys know how much it costs to make a giant chapati. So we started off with a giant stove, and to do that, we need hundreds of clay bricks, sand, and cement.
Damn, how do you just go about, like, you know, unaamua to learn like pika chapati kubwa. Okay, initially I thought about doing this thing though. Let me not lie. I thought about
to build a very strong stove that can
What have I done?
withstand a lot of heat that we need to make the chapati. Now we resolved to make the stove round and 3.5 meters in diameter, which would be similar to the actual size of the final chapati. And just to reinforce the stove, we added vermiculite to the mixture so the final structure is extremely strong and doesn't break under the weight of a giant pan and giant chapati. And that's a wrap on building the stove for the giant chapati. Thank you guys.
Okay, the guys are like,
is this pan going to make me
the guys are like, yeah, sure. Jamaa anafanya nini?
a giant chapati?
Yes.
Are we very sure in its integrity?
100% sure.
Okay, one more round of applause, guys, to making the world's largest chapati.
Wait, transport 40,100, materials 83,200, which is brick, sand, cement, that word I cannot pronounce. Spade, what I mean not spade, water, labor 22 Gs. Okay, location. Oh, so he hired the piece of land plus security. Okay, duration 1 day. That's already 137 gone. Chini ya maji. So next up was making a giant frying pan. Now the most important detail for a frying pan that's meant to be making chapatis is its gauge, also known as its thickness. If you notice, the actual pans most people use to make chapatis are thick, and the reason why is thin frying pans heat up really fast and unevenly, so they burn the chapati almost immediately. Whereas thicker frying pans heat up more slowly and evenly, so you can properly cook the chapati without burning it. The average thickness of most frying pans is 4 to 6 millimeters, but the thicker the sheet, the more expensive, and these sheets and the heavier it's gonna be are very expensive. So we picked 6 pieces of medium thick 4mm gauge black sheet for the frying pan. Each cost 17,500 Kenya shillings and 17,000 for those mabati thingies. You better use them after that.
Since they only sell these sheets of iron in rectangular pieces, we placed all of them down, welded them together into a single piece, drew a circle outline, and then cut it into a single round giant frying pan. Now we also added to the bottom of the frying pan a metal frame to make it more rigid, because when you heat a large metal, it starts expanding, so while you're cooking, you might start to see the pan sagging in the middle, which we would not want. And lastly, we also welded some metal bars.
So I have avenged myself. What do you mean, man? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Underneath the pan so we can actually carry the pan on and off the stove. Now that we had the stove and the pan...
Wait, again, another expenditure. Materials, 148,510. Labor, 65,000. Transport, 24,000. Generator, 24. Oh my days. Location and security, 13,300. I don't know. Tent and chair, 13,000. That is 290. Oh my days.
Way to roll a giant piece of dough into a circle before frying it. So I bought a few pieces of wood, sanded them, and made them round so they could work as giant rolling pins.
Yeah.
One of them was a single long piece of mahogany, and the others were round pieces of wood attached to long metal so we could roll the dough like giant paintbrushes. Now once the dough is rolled into a flat chapati, we'd need a way to add oil in between the chapati and the frying pan so it doesn't stick and burn the chapati. So thankfully, 3 years ago...
I don't know who liked the live, man, but thank you for the likes, man. Thank you for the
When
likes.
I broke my first Guinness World Record for making the world's largest Ugandan Rolex, which was a giant chapati and 1,000 eggs. After multiple failed attempts, we figured that by making very thin, long pieces of wood, you can slide them in between the chapati and the frying pan and send streaks of oil so the chapati cooks properly and doesn't stick on the pan. So this time round too, we'd use the same exact concept, but since that chapati we used to make the Rolex was about 100 kilograms and 2.3 meters in diameter, and the one that we're making now should be 150 kilograms minimum and 3.6.
Wait, that is a smart one. That is a smart idea. Like rolling it out like that. Like hiyo mbao katakatifu chini.
6 meters in diameter, we'd need way longer pieces of wood, so I made 20 very long pieces which we'd slide under the chapati and add oil to prevent it from burning. And the best part is these same sticks were what helped us flip the giant chapati last time too, by helping us slide 2 giant boards under the chapati and 2 giant boards on top of the chapati, clamping them and flipping the chapati so we could cook the other side in the same exact way a normal chapati is made. Now flipping a giant chapati is incredibly difficult because of just how massive and delicate it is. In fact, as far as I could find, the giant chapati flip we performed 3 years ago in Uganda is the only time in history a giant chapati flip was even attempted. What most Guinness World Record attempts do for the world's largest chapati or roti, they place the dough on the pan, and when it's time to cook the upper side of the chapati, is they just skip the flipping process altogether, and instead they place aluminium foil over the entire chapati and throw charcoal on top of it to cook the upper side until it's ready. So they
so they don't flip it, they just chapa maka hapo juu na kazi iendelee. Sawa.
Actively skip flipping the chapati. The only thing is, this doesn't feel like it's made in the same exact way as
Exactly. I think his point is really valid. Like chapos, let's mostly flip. So if you don't flip it, you've not made any chapo. So I don't think that
chapati. Also, it doesn't really look like a regular chapati from the top, whereas if you compare with one that was actually flipped, this looks more like a normal chapati. Having said that,
it looks more like a pancake.
I made 4 even bigger halves of wooden boards that we'd use in the same exact way we did 3 years ago in Uganda by sliding 2 halves on either side under the chapati and 2 halves on top of the chapati, clamping them and rotating these boards, then slowly removing the boards back onto the pan to cook the unready side of a chapati. And once the chapati was fully ready, all that would be left to do is to figure
cost of wood, material, 100 and oh my days. This amount, man, say this amount is scary. This amount is scary. Oh my days.
Figure out how to weigh a giant chapati. Now my idea here was, since the chapati has to be weighed as a whole, it'd be way too big to place and balance on most weighing scales. Well, that is, every weighing scale besides one. The butcher scale. And the way it works is, you suspend the scale and place whatever you're trying to weigh at the bottom, and the scale reads its weight. So since
that scale looks so expensive, my guy. Wow.
we're trying to measure the weight of a giant chapati, we'd need something massive to suspend the butcher scale on. So we made a giant metal frame, suspended the weighing scale on it so we can hang the chapati on that. And since the actual chapati is too soft, we just place 2 of the giant boards under the chapati, bind them together, then measure the weight of the boards plus the chapati and
then you subtract. Simple math. Simple math.
Track the weight of those boards to find the exact weight of the chapati to qualify for a Guinness World Record. And now that we had everything we needed, the only thing that would be left to do would be to
I see someone is about to get blocked.
have the official Guinness World Record attempt.
So let's see.
Thank you so much for coming today. I want to start by thanking the team that has built all this stuff for us, the team that has built the pan, the stones, the weighing scale, and the boards. Guys, we have a chance here to make the world's largest chapati right here in Kenya, okay? The current world record weight for the world's largest chapati is 145 kilograms.
I'm about
and
to
that
block
world record
someone.
belongs to India. Now my question to you guys, do you guys think we can bring that world record back to Kenya?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'd be...
Oh my days. Oh my days. That response was weird though, let me not lie. Just give me 1 minute. Let me just sort something out on my telly. I think that's better.
We could do this. I believe in you guys, okay? Let's give this everything. Let's knock this out first attempt, okay? So do you guys think we could do this?
Yes.
One more time.
Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Let me take care of something. Okay. That is the first one. Let me look at the second one. Perfect. Okay, let's continue. Sorry.
Time. Do you guys think we can make the world's largest chapati? Yes. Lovely.
Let's see.
Okay, just one last thing, guys. I came up with a name for our team. You guys want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Team Chapati.
I think we should be called
Team Chapati. Nah. Chapo Rangers, no way. No way.
So we started off with gathering all the ingredients to make the giant chapati, which included 153 kilograms of flour, 40 kilograms of oil, water, sugar, and salt. Okay, so now we're pouring half a kg of salt into this water for our giant chapati. Okay, there we go. Next step, what's the point of putting turmeric in the giant chapati? What does that mean?
Yani kwetu sawa.
We want to understand a little Kiswahili na shengetezo. Hii inatengeneza chapo na look like a little lit.
Okay, brown.
Yeah.
Okay, next step.
Wait, guys, that turmeric chapati, that's the first time I'm hearing about that. Let me not lie. That's the first time I'm hearing about that.
That is 1 kg of sugar going into the dough for the giant chapati. Nice. Okay, this is 1 liter of oil and I'm adding it now into the mixture for the giant chapati. Okay guys, now I'm going to stir this mixture of turmeric, sugar and water for the giant chapati. And of course I washed my hands before I did this. Okay guys, so explain to me what this does.
Stirring.
Okay, so I'm stirring with my hand.
And then you taste.
And then
Who's can you answer? What does this do?
Stirring.
okay, so I'm
Ameuliza hii inafanya nini? Hao akasema starring.
stir this mixture of turmeric, sugar and water for the giant chapati. And of course I washed my hands before I did this. Okay guys, so explain to me what this does.
Stirring.
Okay, so I'm stirring with my hand.
And then you taste.
And then I taste it. Okay guys, now we have to taste if this mixture is salty enough.
Let's see how he's gonna taste it. Let's see how he's gonna taste it. Who's this that want to be blocked again?
Or sugary enough, okay? So they've told me to put a little bit in my hand. And then I lick that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lamba.
I can't kuionja. I just wanted to sniff it.
From Lambes.
It's a bit too sweet.
Kenyans tuko na
Not very
ujinga.
salty.
Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. There you go.
That's it? Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely.
Start to pour flour.
So this is the first flour going into the mixture for the giant chapati, okay? Here goes nothing. That looks nice. 2 kgs.
Yo, but they kwanza mix chapati venye wani noma. I want to see how they're gonna do it. Kama kutumia ile drill, ile whatever. Asijui itafanya.
148 more to go. And that is 22 kilograms of flour. Now I'm going to try to roll this mixture, okay? This total here must be like 40 kilograms of dough. Ah, this is actually crazy, man. Oh, this is really looking like dough now. So we kneaded this mixture with more and more flour until it became a really firm dough for the chapati. And we just did that over and over again until we had used 153 kilograms of flour to make 2 giant buckets of dough. Guys?
Venye jamaa limixio kitu, hiyo ni noma. Kwa venye naanzanga hapa, nachukianga hiyo sasa leo na misa afi na kwa mkono. I just find it to be so annoying.
It's really looking like dough now. So we kneaded this mixture with more and more flour until it became a really firm dough for the chapati. And we just did that over and over again until we had used 153 kilograms of flour to make 2 giant buckets of dough. Guys, do you have any comments?
No.
They mean that they really want it to be very successful. Now we covered the dough with cling film to let it rest, which should make the chapati softer and easier to roll on a giant frying pan. 3, 2, 1, down.
Finally.
That is the first one on.
Thank you guys. Now
First
after
one.
this first piece of dough, we realized that the second one was too heavy to carry in a bucket, so we separated it into 3 smaller pieces and put it on different edges of the pan one by one, and then combine all 4 pieces of dough into one giant piece that we could start rolling into a flat chapati. Like that?
Let's see.
Slowly? Like that? Nice. I think it's pushing me back, bros. So it's a bit hard to roll this dough, so we're pouring some flour all over the dough so it can help it be a bit more cohesive and it can help us roll way faster. Okay, it's coming out nicely. That side is
Na jamaa mani hapa hawezi kosa. Jamaa mani form ya chakula tuwezangi kosa. Na wakachekea majamaa hapo tuwezangi kosa. Nishangaa kuna mtu wa Chelsea na Arsenal.
looking very good.
Now ndo ni ring leaders. Oh, Chelsea ndo huyo. Ndo jamaa wa Chelsea hapo chini.
Okay guys, this is the progress of the chapati so far.
Yes, Arsenal wamekosa hii.
We've tried our best to spread it as far as we can and make it very evenly flat. We've made this ring to help us shape the chapati to be round. So this ring here is 3.6 meters in diameter, and that's what we want to make the chapati, okay? So what we're doing here is we're just cutting the extra dough so that the chapati can be round like that. So all the excess dough is going into the bucket, okay? This is what 6 hours of preparation has gotten us so far. This looks pretty round to me. And now that the dough is flat and round, we covered it with cling film to keep it clean while we lit up the stove with 4 bags of charcoal for the toughest part of this entire process, cooking the giant chapati. 3,
Sasa 27 utainua.
2, 1, up, 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 up.
Oh my days.
Don't drop this chapo there. At the back, don't drop it. Up, 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 up. Hey, behind. We need some more guys behind. Up, 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 up.
Let's move.
Hey.
Up, slowly.
There.
There.
Pole.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Aye. This thing is hot. Nice.
Now the
let's remove it,
cooking
let's remove
begins.
Remove.
Wood. Kwanza wewe ni Mjaluo.
Guys, it's starting to cook.
Yes, let's cook.
There we go. That side is coming properly, but this one is not. Guys, come and help me here. Guys, I don't know how we go under this chapati. These things need to be a bit sharper, bro.
They even got a drone shot. That's crazy. Ari, how are you, man? How are you?
Guys, I think let's remove this chapati before it burns.
It's burning.
Yeah, it's going to burn. I think we carry it off. We carry off, we reduce the heat. Now, considering how far we'd come with this chapati, it was way too risky to leave the pan on the stove because without figuring a way to insert the oil under the chapati, the entire bottom of
Wait, you didn't apply oil before you put it, Amma? Because I thought they applied like oil or something. Like there, like below the whatever, below the how do you call it? The pan, on the pan,
definitely burned. And just to put into perspective what it took for us to get to this point, we'd spent over a month and including every single cost.
Oh my
if you
days.
factored in pre-preparation.
Oh my days. 137, 290, 233, 257, 133.
Costs and the final world record attempt costs, we'd spent a total of 1.1 million.
Yo, okay.
Kenya shillings. In fact, during this entire process, I had to buy different supplies from over 20 small businesses. Just keeping track of all my inventory for this project was such a nightmare. I honestly can't imagine how hard it was for those small businesses to keep track of all their inventory, especially considering all of them were using handwritten bookkeeping. I can see how that's a problem because sales on stock can get easily lost with physical books, which is a problem that would end if they used a simpler and more accurate tool, Odoo. Okay guys, so I'm here in Pamsi General Shop in Muthiga, and I'm here with
Paul Mwangisu.
This is Paul's shop. He sells different stuff, food items. Today I'm going to buy the actual flour that we're going to use to try to make the giant chapati. I just wanted to ask you, since I'm buying a large amount of flour, how do you keep track of your inventory?
I usually track them in my mobile phone M-Pesa details. Then I drafted them in a piece of paper.
Okay, so over time, like those pieces of paper can get lost,
Yes.
they can get damaged. So you can see how that can be a bit problematic if you do this over a long period of time. So let me tell you about an amazing software tool that will completely transform the way you manage your inventory and your general business overall.
Yes, you are most welcome.
So Odoo is basically an all-in-one business management software that has every single application that you'd require to manage your business, like sales, accounting, inventory. So you see the way you have a retail business?
Yes.
So an Odoo application that would help manage your inventory, track your sales, and save you a lot of time and money would be the Odoo point of sale application.
Fantastic.
I know. So the Odoo point of sale application is a simple and comprehensive point of sale system that you can have on your phone or tablet, and you can set up literally on any device in minutes.
Yes.
So basically, you'd begin at odoo.com, start now, select the POS application, fill in your company details, and boom. Okay, so welcome to Odoo. And if you went to inventory, product, and new, fill in all the product details, which in this case is a 2-kilogram bag of flour, 100 units that cost you 100 Kenya shillings each, and are selling at 180 Kenya shillings. You can also take or upload a product photo, then save it. Just make sure that track, inventory, and point of sale are checked. You'd have just added your first Odoo product, which if you went to inventory, reporting, and stock, you'd see a snapshot of the number and value of all your current stock, meaning if you came to the point of sale application, select your store type, which for us is a retail shop, and if a customer wanted say 2 units, you just tap the product twice to add it to the cart. But if they wanted say 50 units, the point of sale interface is super easy and intuitive to use. You'd simply press the quantity button in the cart, type 50, and it would automatically calculate for you how much the customer needs to pay. Now if the customer had more cash, say 12,000 Kenya shillings. Okay, quick math. 12,000 minus 10,440 Kenya shillings.
660.
No, it's 1560. You'd know that if you had used the point of sale application. So after validating the payment, it would make you a receipt with your company logo that you can also print out on a Bluetooth printer. And the best part is, if you came back to inventory, reporting, and stock, you'd see that the 50 units we just sold have reflected back on our total stock and value. Meaning you'd always automatically keep track of your stock. And similarly, if you came to reporting and moves history, you'd be able to track every change in inventory, like replenishing stock, every sale and refund. There's no errors that you'd make. You'd never have any theft, any false reports, any false data. You'd never make any mistakes if you are using these applications within Odoo. So way better than using a paper.
Should I fast forward the...
And similarly,
okay. No,
if
let
a
me just
customer
finish.
wanted
Let
a
me
refund
just
of say 10 out of the 50 units they just bought, you'd go back to the point of sale application, go to paid order, select the order, and in the point of sale calculator, enter 10 units. After it calculates the price, click refund, validate, and you'd have a refund receipt that would also reflect in your inventory, reporting, and stock, meaning you'd have 60 units in your stock and their equivalent value, which would also reflect in your reporting and moves history. All these Odoo applications communicate with each other. So you'd save so much time and money instead of using different applications or pieces of paper to do different things, tracking inventory, sales, M-Pesa. You'd be using only one software, which is
Odoo.
Lovely.
Odoo.
Lastly, your first application with Odoo is completely free for life, including hosting and support, okay? So if you have a retail shop like Paul's or a retail business of any size, every single Odoo application is made for businesses of every size, small, medium, large, ongoing project. Click the link in my description to get started with Odoo right now. Try it out for yourself or share with someone that might want to start a retail business. Your business will thank you so much for it, okay? Are you wishing me luck with the giant
Yes,
chapati?
I wish you luck.
If this
You
chapati
guys
bun
are
Yes.
is your flour,
Yes.
is your flour.
Yes, my flower. No, no, no.
Thank you. Let's get back to the video. Guys, we need to remove this off now.
Let's go. Let's go.
There. Alright, guys, let's
Burning
go
here,
before it burns.
inachomeka hapa.
1, 2, 3, go. Up, 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 up. Let's go. Up, 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 up. Up.
Itaanguka chini. Itaanguka chini.
Inua juu kabisa. Inua. Inua wewe. Ngoja.
Imechomeka.
This
Aye,
one looks actually
yeah,
good
yeah,
under.
yeah.
But it's about to start to burn. There in the middle.
Even if it cooks down, I don't know how to turn it now. Those sticks won't go under at all. How do we pour oil under?
It's what we are trying to figure out here.
What if, like, instead of
Let's,
kunini,
Let's get someone else.
they would have like poked holes so that the oil can seep in? I don't know.
Another person. Help me with one more board.
Oops. My bad.
We do many boards close together. Close. Close. Come close. Like that. Well, let's come all over.
I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work.
Very close here. Don't break it. Let's bring them close together. We're going to raise it a little. 3, 2, 1, in. Oh, it's breaking. It's breaking. Yo, wait.
Rudisha nyuma.
It's breaking it a bit. Now, despite our best efforts, for some reason these thin sticks just weren't able to fit under the chapati. The chapati was also
I think they should have used like, okay, metallic sticks would have gotten like stuck. They could have used plastic. I think plastic would have, okay, it would have melted. Damn.
so delicate that every time we tried to force the sticks under it, it would break. Honestly, after trying multiple times, I had to take a step back and realize that this just didn't look like the chapati I wanted it to be.
Isn't gonna happen.
Now, considering the fact that the cooking, flipping,
Yeah, that is looking weird.
and weighing of this chapati all depended on the thin sticks fitting under the chapati, there just wasn't enough time or resources for us to figure out another solution to cooking the rest of this chapati. So unfortunately, after a month of hard work and 1.1 million Kenya shillings,
1.1 million, man.
I had to call this attempt at making the world's largest chapati a failure.
Yeah.
The main issue here was we couldn't figure out how to cook underneath this chapati and flip it nicely as well. I think that the
Yani hiyo unga imeenda tu west hivyo. Unga imeenda west, all those. Damn, mi naeza lia.
reason that the sticks wouldn't work is the chapati was just so heavy that the weight of the dough pressing downwards made the chapati stick on the pan so much you really couldn't fit anything under it. We also made a mistake when we split the original dough to make it easier to lift onto the pan and combine it later. That just made it very inconsistent when we combined them later on, which is why it was breaking very easily and just didn't look as nice as when
They could have mixed it all together as one, so that at least when they're putting it like on the fire, ingekuwa tu zote mara moja.
we did it 3 years ago in Uganda. Having said that, I definitely want to attempt to make the world's largest chapati again, and I'd like to ask for your help on 3 things that would really help me to actually make the world's largest chapati. Firstly, if you're a passionate chef or team of chefs that would like
Wait, what if the pan, you know that those, wangeka hiyo pan in a way that, first, what I would have done, this is simple, what I would have done is I would have had like, is it called a ranch? Kama ile ya kuvuta hivi, then it moves up, then the pan ikuwe double-sided. You get, the pan is double-sided, which means you can cook on both sides. So what you do is, once you mix the dough and everything with the oil and all that, you start with the lower part. Yeah? After cooking the lower part, the next thing you do is you cover up the top of the pan, then you raise it up. I don't know if it's making sense. Ushaona kama wale jamaa wanatengenezanga nini? Nyama. Pale hata anywhere wako na hiyo kanini ya kuinua hivi, unaizungusha hivi alafu inapanda juu. So I think ungeinua chapati hivyo inapanda juu alafu na funika hiyo the other part juu, then you rotate it, then you put it back down. I don't know, that will make it easier rather than trying to insert those wood then trying to flip it. I think if you find a double-sided pan, which will be at an extra cost, ingekuwa much easier.
Like to collaborate on making the world's largest chapati?
I would
Email
want to
me
be
at
part of that.
radioactivebiz.com and I'll pick whoever has the best reason as to why they'd like to work on this project. Secondly, if you have a feasible and clever solution on how to actually cook this giant chapati, click the link below and submit it in the Google form. You can also submit pictures and videos with details on how I can actually pull this off. Whoever has the best idea will be invited to actually make the chapati with us, or will be credited in the YouTube video. And lastly,
Jamaa chesi analyze nini hapo? Anyway, sawa.
if you're a
Wood
brand
delete.
that would like to collaborate on repeating this giant chapati, email me too and let's make the world's largest chapati. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe.
Now, seeing that this chapati is largely inedible, I feel like there's only one thing left to do.
Cook it properly.
Okay. Ah.
Oh my days.
Ah, it's a big chapo, bro. Gee.
That is a disaster. Look at it falling apart. I think they made the dough too thick. Like wangeituliza tu vizuri. Because pia hawakufanya the normal chapo way, like ile yenye unaweka mafuta, you roll it again, you make it into a bun. I think, okay.
Jesus
Anyway, I
Christ,
don't know.
this is a big chapo.
Why are you eating that? So now what is he going to do? Like, I think you should just keep those whatevers, the materials. Damn, that's a disaster. That is a disaster. Ili kinakatuka blanket manze. Hata si blanket. Inakaa zile mattresses za high school za form 4 zenye zimeisha. Don't forget food poisoning. That is sad.
It tastes like dope. I know it was very anticlimactic, but like,
It is what it is. The cleaning crew left. Yeah, that is sad.